Hey friendos, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Matt, and we are back once again with our weekly Marvel Future Fight roundup. And boy, we've got a lot to get to in this update, haven't we? So yeah, okay, first things first. Captain America got his tier 4, just like we all assumed. Obviously we saw that in the patch notes. Uniform options, not too bad. I think I had all of these done just because of the time they came out. Star-Lord, obviously not his best because of the new one, but we had it for so long. Hellas is fine. Nice Paul, I think a lot of people would have had it because it's, a Synergy uniform. Icarus, I can't even remember how long ago that came out. And Shadow Shell, despite what Cynic Alex says, Shadow Shell is fine. All right. I'm going to keep on banging that drum. She's absolutely fine. She does rip if you don't have Lunar Snow. So she's perfectly fine because she has the physical, but she has the elemental, which gives her a bit of advantage over Spider-Gwen. As for Falcon, geez, what can I say about Falcon apart from...
It's turbo power!
And you know what? I'm not even sorry, because I can't look at this goofy guy with his bloody outfit and that huge orange visor and not see Turbo Man. But yeah, there we go. And then we have Red Hulk. Now, unfortunately, even though it looks really cool, and he does kind of look like a very non-Harrison Ford. The actual design of it is cool, but I just don't see the point of getting him, unfortunately. Yeah, you could say he's a leadership. He's got that 70% fire, so if you want to use him for Jean or if you want to use him for Ghost Rider, sure. If you don't have Robbie Reyes and you've only got Ghost Rider's own skill set, then obviously Ghost Rider's own artifact doesn't change the fire resist to fire damage. It's the immortality one. So if you don't have Robbie, then sure, you could say that he's a decent one. Or if you didn't get the Satana paywall uniform, then you could say, yeah, sure, use him. But otherwise, it's just, unless he gets a tier 4 and they bump up his damage, then I just don't see the point, unfortunately, which is a shame. And then we come to the actual content. Now, the actual content itself, in terms of the rewards, is really great. However, like a lot of people have said before, and I know I've certainly said it, Marvel Future Fight loves to recycle content. If you don't know, way back in the day when comic cards came in fragments, this is exactly what these are now. The story made fragments used to be way back in the day comic card fragments, and it's the same with Otherworld Battle. Otherworld Battle used to go by the name of Battle World for the OGs who used to play the game way back in the early days. And so yeah, this is just a rehash of Heroic Quest where it just tells you, go and do a set of like daily objectives, which you'd probably do anyway, but it's just telling you which order to do them in. As you can see, the first time around I went through, I chose Sam because I didn't have Joaquin fully out at tier 2, and then the second Nexus point I chose Captain America. Now we're going through again, now that we finished the first time, and it's just asking us for simple things like, enhancing things a bunch of times and doing dispatch or clearing alliance mode battle, do a timeline run, things like that. So it's fairly straightforward. The only annoying thing about this is that you can't see what's coming next. So when we clear all the ones that we can do, you'll see it's just question marks. So unfortunately, even though you know how long in terms of time it takes before your energy recharges, you see out of the 10 pips there, like an hour or so until the next one comes along. So once you've done everything that you can do here, and we're just going to rack out 10 here, we're not going to collect the reward straight away because I guarantee you the next mission will be collect the rewards. It loves to catch you out with that one because a lot of people just instantly go ahead and collect the reward. And there we go. See? So we go on, we click the next one. It's like, yeah, collect the reward. Because it's just instinct, isn't it? A lot of people just do it automatically without even thinking. I know I do all the time, but I had a feeling. And luckily I kept things about me to remember. So you can see it's just very, very basic. There's not a lot of actual content in terms of actual anything new to do. It's just the same stuff. But the rewards are worth it, and hopefully everyone, because it's on a very much a time basis, there's no way of jumping ahead. Everyone should be able to get all the rewards. I hope so anyway. And so yeah, now we come to World Boss, and the new World Boss, you can see I already did one unfortunately off camera, so we don't get the story. The story's kind of cool, you know, they kind of do this, they run back the Infinity War with Moore giving his children of Thanos, blah blah blah, speechy weechy kind of stuff, which was kind of fun. Basically they're after the ether, or the, you know, the whatever it is, reality gem. And the Guardians are just like, you know, back chatting them and telling them to jog on, basically. So it's kind of fun. In terms of the actual mechanics of the fight itself, admittedly, this is only stage 2 because we only just... I didn't pay the crystals. There's no way I'm paying 5,000 crystals to unlock it early. So I spent 3 days re-rolling to get Kang, to get Black Swan, and then to get Proxima as my 3 bosses of the day, so I could do the clears to unlock it for free. We unlocked it today. In terms of the mechanics, it's fairly straightforward. I think those of you who played the Kang boss will recognise some of the mechanics, because unless you remember playing the old World Boss Ultimate stages with Ebony and with Corvus, with Cull Obsidian or Black Dwarf, whichever one you want to call him. It's very much a straightforward, just avoid the attacks for when he throws down, or you'll get stun locked for a second or two. And that's pretty much it. When the ether drops, you see there's 3 green pips, or orange pips, sorry, at the bottom or the top, depending on who gets them first. It's very similar to the same mechanics as in don't get hit by lightning, or, you know, don't fill up the meter. Basically, you'll lose your character. We just have to avoid these bars when Ebony throws them out. You can see it's really straightforward. It's very simplistic. My only issue that I found, and I don't know if it changes as you get higher up in stages, is that the ether is very slow to come out. You can see there, it's been over a minute. I didn't even see that because basically the whole screen was orange, so who knows where it is, because, you know, it's covered by flames. So we get another little mechanic, and again, it's simple. You follow the little dots to go where it wants you to go, the little safe zones. You just avoid. And again, like I say, until we get up to the higher stages where the game's actually challenging, this is just pretty... In fact, I actually think this is easier. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel this is easier. And again, it could be because these guys are taking energy damage and elemental damage, so it's easier that way on purpose, but it just feels very quick in comparison to... I remember when Proxima and Corvus came out, it felt a lot more difficult. So yeah, whilst we're like getting on to like nearly 10 World Boss Legends now, which is crazy to think, in terms of the 3 latest ones, I actually think this is the weakest. It doesn't feel as fun. Proxima and Corvus feels really fast, and you've got to keep your wits about you all the time. Black Swan, I think, is actually the hardest of the 3, because of the forced phase changes that she goes through. So yeah, it's fine. You know, it's great. I wish we had the whole sort of Black Order relay leading up to Thanos. That would be fun. And we go from fun to not fun. Yes, I'm sure everyone has already seen this. The complete, absolute cluster F that is the Collector's Vault. As you can see here, this has happened to everyone. It's been happening. I think everyone's personal vaults were fine, but trying to get in and do these vaults just resulted in people getting kicked, people unable to get it, or people starting to, and then boom, disconnected from server. So yeah, that was a complete lash up, and the game actually just crashed there, so we just reset. But that's pretty much it for the update. You can see we have the little bonus missions, nothing very exciting or new there. And then in terms of the new deals, now some people are saying these are good. It really, your mileage is going to vary depending on how desperately you want these characters. I think the crystals is a really good one, and there's an even better one via the web shop. So those two are good. Premium cards I don't think is great, although you can potentially get it. If it was a selector, I would say absolutely jump on it. But the fact that we get like a couple of premium cards a month for free, again, I don't really see the value, but that's just me. If you do, then hey, more power to you. In terms of the other deals, there's not really anything exciting here. I do think that early one, just before this update, was the best that we saw with the CTP selectors. But there's nothing that great there now. And that's pretty much it, unfortunately. Which leaves us with just the chance of picking up one of the new artifacts. So we're going to roll, because we've saved up a little bit, just to see if we can get one of these new artifacts. I hope so. Oh, let's put the auto purchase on. Let's save a bit of time. Just take out a little bit of the pomp and circumstance from doing this. And let's see what we get. Oh, come on. Ooh, the 3-star Ebony. I think we already have Ebony. A great support artifact, but you really kind of need it at the higher levels for it to be worthwhile. You probably also need the newest uniform, which again, I don't even have. I think, come on. 10 1-stars? Dude. I'm not being funny. There's some real people. Let's be, as polite as possible. There are some real people who play this game. I wouldn't even wish 10 1-stars on them, because that's just an absolute joke, that is. Oh, a 3-star Drax. Wow, really spoiling the game. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the update. It's nice that we're getting more events. I know I said this the other one when we had the crafting event. It's like, yeah, the uniforms. I think that we really hit a point in the last 12 months where uniforms are really just, it's literally at the point of being just cosmetic at this point, because the diminishing returns on each time, unless you're absolutely breaking the meta. Ooh, 3-star. Whoa! Hey, there we go. That's better. Okay. Maybe the game is rewarding us a little bit. A 6-star. Okay. And a 3-star. Alright, okay. Are we being, pity? Are we being made to feel sorry? Oh, hello. Was that 5 3-stars in one 10 pull? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Damn. Okay, maybe the game is being a little more kinder to me, because it gave me that 10 1-star and it was like, yeah, my bad. Okay, that's pretty nice. Maybe I should say, come on, but then it gives me 10 1-stars again. Wow, this is we are getting all the emotions on this pull, aren't we? We have gone from the creamy highs to the swampy lows. I don't know what that analogy was. You have to forgive that one. But yeah, this has been interesting. We're certainly going through the emotional rigour. But yeah, it's been interesting that they've sort of changed the way they're doing the updates lately, and it kind of feels like even the tier 4s, apart from the real standouts, have been kind of stagnating, and it just kind of feels like we're going through the motions of just giving characters them because they have to have them for the new, game modes, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's great that we're doing other events and stuff to kind of distract from the fact that the uniforms haven't been that great, but yeah, we need to do something better. Okay, so it's not the right instinct, but yeah, look and see. That's why Robbie Reyes is a better support than Red Hulk, even if he is Cosmic Venom, Ghost Rider Hulk, or President Hulk with the villain one, obviously, if you went ahead and got that. Okay, Rescue, nothing particularly fancy there. Like I say, Ebony's a great support, but obviously you want him a higher one. Drax, pretty sure we've already got him. He's not exactly anywhere in the meta. He was pretty half decent for PvP when that unicorn came out, but that was what, 2-3 years ago now. So let's have a look and see who we actually have. So first up, Ebony. Yeah, we've already got him, so no big deal there. Again, we don't even have him in this uniform because it wasn't that much of a groundbreaking improvement, so we just kind of left him as he was. Who was next? Trying to remember. Oh, Loki. Where's Loki? There he is. Okay, we've already got him at 5-star, so we don't need to worry about giving him the 3. Then it was Drax. And this is when you know it's bad, because you can't even remember who the hell is a tier 3 and who's a transcended anymore. So we're just going to be okay, yeah, they're not tier 3s, are they? Rescue or Drax. I think they're all in transcended. Okay, so let's scroll down. Where's Drax? I don't think he got his level 80, did he? Nope. Okay, there he is. And yeah, okay, we already had him. 3-star. This one is the correct instinct though, so we'll swap it over because it's only 75 essence if I destroy it, and there's no point unequipping because hell no, that's not worth the crystals. So let's chuck that off. And then there was Rescue. I don't think we have, not that we ever use these characters outside of Shadowlands anyway, but what the hell, we'll throw it on her just in case, and the off chance that somehow she becomes relevant again. Spoiler alert, she didn't. And then the only good one that we got, it was probably worth it, to be fair, so we can't complain too much. Again, it's still not the right instinct, but it doesn't matter because it's the passive ability. So you can see there, it goes up from 23 to 30%. So that combined with his passive, it makes it really worthwhile to give him the slot for Ghost Rider. So yeah, until Red Hulk gets a tier 4, if they give him a tier 4 mid update, who knows? But unfortunately, that just means that he's kind of left out to dry, because you want a combat villain, you've already got so many who are better. You've got Doc Ock, you've got Red Hulk, you've got normal Hulk. Say Red Hulk because he's that Titan Red now, isn't he? And if it's not a combat villain, just a combat type, then again, you've got Venom. So unfortunately, it kind of just means that everyone's kind of a skip in this update. But hey, it's been worth it for me because I got a brand new 6-star artifact for Ghost Rider, and as you can see, when you combine that with his passive there for flame allies, yeah, that means that you can pretty much just put Ghost Rider in normal position. Or you can even put him there because he's got the 50% ignore dodge. So I'm not actually sure which one's going to be better. I mean, you could max out by putting Ghost Rider in the leadership position for the extra fire resist and really max out the damage. But yeah, even with that, unfortunately, Red Hulk, kind of a skip, unfortunately. And that's about it for this update. Like I say, you've got normal Hulk, you got Venom, so unless they give him a tier 4, yeah, that's about it. It's a shame, but there we go. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
We await your return, warrior.